The 65-year-old man's car ended up crushed under the rear axle of the 18-wheeler. This is a quote from a local newspaper in Texas about a rear-end collision between a 65-year-old man's vehicle and an 18-wheeler. Texas state troopers worked the accident on a normal Monday afternoon. Traffic laws and regulations are in place to protect driver and passenger safety of motor vehicles. 18-wheelers, however, have been neglected severely. Accidents happen every day. It doesn't have to be nighttime or during inclement weather to have an accident. It could change a normal drive into a life-changing catastrophe. Everyone knows someone who's died in a car wreck, and I'm no exception. My uncle died in a car accident with an 18-wheeler. According to a Dallas attorney, 97% of fatalities caused by this kind of accident are occupants of the passenger vehicle, not those in the 18-wheeler. This brings me to my three main points: the need for change, the solution, and the benefits. A change in safety regulations and precautions of 18-wheelers is a must. The problem: rear bumpers of 18-wheelers are required. However, there's no regulation or requirement on how sturdy they are or how efficient they work. Bumpers are there to prevent underride. If a bumper fails on the 18-wheeler, the car rear-ending the truck trailer crashes under the truck bed and into the rear axle. Attorney Justin Hill reported underride vehicles accounted for 23 of the 28 fatal crashes documented in a recent study of collisions between cars and 18-wheelers. The test results. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety conducted an experiment testing underride guards on semi-trucks. 115 Chevrolet Malibus, who all had top safety crash test ratings, were crashed into the rear of 8 top-selling 18-wheeler truck beds. All at 35 miles per hour, and 3 types of tests were conducted: a full-width rear collision, a 50% overlap collision, and a 30% overlap collision. All truck beds prevented underride in the full-width test. All but one prevented it in the 50% override collision, and only one passed in all 3 tests. The manufacturer of that truck bed that prevented underride in all 3 tests was a company called Manic. Most underride guards have the support beams near the center of the truck bed. Manic engineers move the support beams outward, which makes the ends of the guards stronger. This adds stability to the ends of the guards so that they don't bend forward, thus preventing underride, explained David Zuby, Chief Research Officer for IIHS. Now, my second main point: the solution. Regulations of these bumpers must be stricter. The plan. Traffic laws are regulated by the state. The 10th Amendment gives rights to the state. According to the Republican Study Committee, powers not delegated to the United States are reserved to the states. Since traffic and cars didn't exist when that amendment was made, it falls under that category. With this being said, we need to talk to state congressmen. There are several choices: Bill Cassidy, John Fleming, and Joseph Kao, just to name a few. To eradicate the issue of underride, we must lobby and make it known that as citizens, we have an issue with our safety. And not only the safety of ourselves, but everyone else on the road. A congressman's job is to listen to those in his state and the issues that we have. However, he can't handle all of them as he's only one person. But there are power in numbers. Write a letter, go to events, make phone calls. The more the issue is brought to light, the more likely it will be taken care of. Notify important organizations like the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, who plays a significant role in the rules and regulations of traffic safety. The website for the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration actually has a quick link on their front page that says file a complaint. It then gives you easy step-by-step instructions to file this complaint. It is an issue we must eradicate. Safety for you and I is a must, but also for our children, our loved ones, and the elderly, just like the poor 65-year-old man that suffered the accident I spoke of earlier. None of us want to face the same horror that he and his family did. To my third and final point, benefits. Enough of us band together, steps will be taken to fix this issue. Research from IIHS said all modern cars with crumple zones have crumple zones to reduce the impact on the passengers during a crash. When cars hit the underride guards at an offset position, the crumple zone crushes into the exposed bar. The bar does not stop the car. As the car travels past the bumper under the trailer, the roof is removed. This renders occupant's head and upper body exposed to a direct crash with the back of the trailer. IIHS researchers noted vehicle occupant protection devices such as seatbelts and airbags aren't very useful when the front passenger vehicle ends up wedged under the truck trailer. The comparative advantage of the 8 trailers tested, only one passed all 3 tests. Most guards worked in the full width rear collision test. Engineers at Manic, however, revised their guard support beams outward, giving more support for when the car crashed into the outer area of the guards. All other trailers cause underride in this scenario. In conclusion, this is obviously a major issue for safety and concern. When you leave today, if nothing else, make contact with a representative or impactful association. It only takes a small amount of time to write a letter. Remember, 23 of 28 fatal crashes caused by underride. This is an easy fix with stricter underride guard protection regulations. There's power in numbers. Help us have a better, safer environment on the road.